It's almost safe to say you owe your career to cigarettes?
Oh, absolutely.
Hi, I'm Tim Brodhagen. You're watching Dose. The first ever World Snowboarding Championships wrapped in Oslo, Norway this weekend. Highlights include event organizer and OG aerialist Terje Håkansson owning the quarterpipe finals with a massive 7.7 meter method. iPod and Kelly Clark continuing their half-pipe mastery, winning in the men's and women's categories respectively, while Chaz Guldaman and Spencer O'Brien took home first place finishes in slopestyle. In surf news, the Australian Open of Surf wrapped at Manly Beach in Sydney, Australia, with Matt Banting taking home the overall victory. Congratulations, Matt. In moto news, at Saturday's Monster Energy Supercross in Dallas, our man Chad Reed crashed bad while in a dogfight for the lead with Ryan Villapoto. Villapoto earned the win, while the AP reported that Reed suffered a knee injury. Reed himself tweeted on Sunday that he was having MRIs on his knees, chest, and kidneys. He remains in third place in the overall points. Website Nowness.com enlisted fashion photographer and filmmaker Jacob Sutton to link with pro snowboarder William Hughes and put him in a head-to-toe L.E.D suit and film him taking some pitch-black powder runs through the French Alps. There's just something about watching this ghostly figure charging through the snow that'll blow your mind. One of the raddest shows on Network A can be found over on our BMX channel with Crooked World. You may have seen the Bakery Edit with Corey Martinez and Seth Kimbrough ripping up the private training facility in Chicago. Well, we've got the man who started Crooked World, Justin Kosman, ready to give us a breakdown about what the show is all about.
Just to start things off, can you tell me a little bit about who you are, where you're from?
I'm from the Chicago area, but I live in San Diego now. I started skateboarding when I was really little and then kind of got introduced to BMX bikes in the Midwest scene.
How'd you come up with the name Crooked World?
I just like crooked world, like crooked grinds are such a sick grind, and like, I don't know, that sounds cheesy, but I just kind of like, they go together, and you know, Crooked World was kind of the first one I came up with, and that's the one we ended up sticking with.
As a documentarian, as a photographer, you know, when did you first pick up a camera?
I'd say when I was 12 or 13. I stole a bunch of Marlboro Miles, you know, the cigarette pack UPCs from my friend's older brother, and got the Marlboro catalog and bought a little Canon like waterproof camera that I took to all the BMX races and skate parks.
So it's almost safe to say you owe your career to cigarettes?
Oh, absolutely.
Right on. BMX videos get a lot of traffic. Do you think there's something specific about the BMX demographic?
I think it's just the bicycle culture. You know, every kid has a bike, and whether you ride that bike to school or you ride to the trails or you ride to the skate park, you naturally want to jump a curb. And I think, you know, whether you're on a mountain bike or a BMX bike, I mean, that's just kind of like part of our culture. So I think everybody can relate to it.
Thanks, Justin. Keep up the good work.
See you later.
Forum Team Shredder and my fellow East Coast brethren, Pat Moore dropped into NYC recently, fresh off his bronze medal victory in the X Games Real Snow competition. We caught up on the roof of the Hotel Williamsburg to talk all things Pat Moore, where he dropped a bunch of treats on us, including the fact that he's moving to the Big Apple this spring. Welcome to the city, Pat.
What's up? We're here with snowboard extraordinaire Pat Moore on a rooftop in beautiful Brooklyn, New York on a very rare snowy afternoon. Pat, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me.
What have you been up to?
Man, well, yesterday was my first day back snowboarding since I got hurt filming for the Real Snow contest, and yeah, I've just been kind of doing a bunch of physical therapy, getting ready to get back on snow.
Now that you're healthy, what are your plans?
All the guys on Forum, we just signed a lease up in Whistler, and we're just going to go up and hang, just start filming.
Do you guys internally kind of compete for that final slot?
Sure.
Like, how does that go down?
Yeah, it's real competitive. We know what each other has, and we're trying to like one up each other, which is good because it just helps us like as a whole team one up everybody.
Electric, you've got an apparel project with them. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, for next holiday, I'll have the first series of my line with Electric come out, which is like chinos, dress shirts, flannels, all this cool street clothes that I'd wear normally, and I got to go in and help with the design and stuff and get some branding on cool shit.
Sick. And what's up with Brick and Mortar?
Brick and Mortar is just my little startup. The whole idea is like brick and mortar, like bare essentials, the tools that you're gonna need and that kids want, and just t-shirts and stuff like that to have fun. The first shirt my buddy helped design with me, so pretty pumped. We only got like 30 of them, so limited edition.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. The big news that I'm super stoked on is you're going to be my neighbor pretty soon.
Yeah.
How'd that go down?
I don't know. It's a look at this place. It's crazy. It's just cool. Every time I come here, you get like a buzz. So it's cool to be calling it home.
In addition to all the original content on Network A, we also make some pretty rad playlists. I'm talking about best of lists from heavy hitters like P-Rod, Kelly Slater, and Travis Rice, as well as dope collections like our BMX list devoted to the evolution of street style, or our ski list collecting the best super pipe runs of the past 5 years. YouTube is a big place, so let us help you find the best of the best. That's your dose for the day. Subscribe to Network A on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Feeling what you're seeing right now? Give me some love with a quick thumbs up below. Every year when the Oscars come around, we get a little bummed that there's not a category for Best Action Sports Film. So this year, we're going to take matters into our own hands and create the category ourselves. Personally, I'd have a hard time deciding between Lost Atlas, Art of Flight, and the Nike SB Chronicles. I'd love to know who your nominations would be. Leave them in the comments below, and we'll be announcing the winners on our next show. I'm Tim Brodhagen for Dose, and I'm out.